you open your bank app and do that quick mental math just to feel okay. Alright? I can survive the week. That right there? That's what being broke actually looks like, not zero money, but constant low-key panic. And if you're in your 20s, this isn't just a phase. It's a pattern that quietly locks you in for years. Because it's not the big purchases killing you. It's the $5 here, $20 there, the stuff you don't even remember buying yesterday. That's where your future is leaking. Not slowly, aggressively. And here's the part nobody warns you about. The more you earn without fixing this, the faster you stay stuck. Same stress. Bigger numbers. But the people who escape this, they follow one rule that feels so wrong. Most people avoid it completely, especially in the first 72 hours. And that first move? It's the exact moment you feel safe spending money. You sit down once a week with a pen and paper, no shortcuts, no filters, just you and your real numbers. This is where your financial education actually begins, not in apps, not in theories, but in raw awareness. You write down exactly how much you earn, how much you spend, and what you owe, and yeah, it might feel uncomfortable at first. But here's the truth most people avoid: clarity in personal finance kills anxiety faster than motivation ever will. Think about it like that scene in The Wolf of Wall Street where everything looks flashy on the outside, but behind the scenes, the numbers tell a completely different story. When you avoid your numbers, you're basically living in a highlight reel, not reality. But when you face them weekly, you start seeing patterns in your money habits, subscriptions you forgot, impulse buys, small leaks draining your future. And once you see it, you can't unsee it, which is exactly where your power starts to grow. Here's something practical you can do today. Grab a notebook and split it into 3 columns: income, expenses, and debt. Write everything down manually, no rounding, no guessing. If you made $2,137, write that exact number. If you spent $8.75 on coffee 3 times this week, it goes in. This level of precision rewires your financial psychology because now you're not feeling broke or rich, you actually know. And people who know their numbers, they make smarter decisions, period. Now here's the part most people don't expect. Once you see everything clearly, your brain starts looking for control. Not perfection, not some extreme overhaul, just one small win. And that's where things start to shift in a way that feels almost unfair. Because in the next step, you're not fixing your whole life, you're targeting one specific money leak that's been quietly holding you back, and what happens next might surprise you. You don't try to fix your entire financial life overnight, because that's exactly how most people fail in personal finance. Instead, you focus on one small, specific money leak this week, something real and visible in your daily habits. It could be subscriptions you don't use, food delivery you overdo, or those random late-night buys that feel small but stack up fast. This is where smart finance tips meet real-world execution, because control beats perfection every single time. Think about Spider-Man: Homecoming, when Peter tries to do too much at once and ends up messing things up. Only when he focuses on one responsibility at a time does he start improving. Your money works the same way. When you try to fix everything, your brain gets overwhelmed and you quit, but when you fix one leak, you build momentum. And momentum in financial psychology is dangerous in a good way. It starts small, but it compounds into confidence. Here's a practical move you can make right now. Open your bank statement and highlight one recurring expense that doesn't truly add value to your life. Cancel it or reduce it today, even if it only saves you $15 or $20 a month. That might not sound like much, but over a year, that's $180 to $240 back in your pocket, and more importantly, it proves to your brain that you're in control. That shift in your money mindset is what separates people who stay stuck from those who start figuring out how to make money work for them. And here's where it gets interesting. Once you eliminate even one leak, you create space, not just financially, but mentally. You start realizing that maybe the problem isn't how little you earn, but how much pressure your money is under. And that realization leads to the next move, something simple, almost underrated, but powerful enough to change how you handle stress completely. You don't jump straight into investing, crypto, or anything flashy before building your first $1,000 safety net. This is one of the most underrated finance tips in personal finance, yet it's the foundation of a strong money mindset. That $1,000 isn't about getting rich, it's about creating breathing room so you stop making desperate decisions. When your back isn't against the wall, your financial psychology shifts, and you start thinking clearly instead of reacting emotionally. Think about the pursuit of happiness, when everything keeps going wrong and there's no margin for error. Every small problem turns into a crisis because there's no cushion. That's exactly how most people live without realizing it. But when you have even a small buffer, like $1,000, life hits differently, because now a flat tire or an unexpected bill doesn't destroy your entire month. That's how stability starts, not with millions, but with control. Here's how you can build it faster than you think. Cut one expense like you did before, sell something you don't use, or pick up a simple side hustle like freelancing, delivery apps, or flipping items online. Even saving $50 to $100 a week gets you there in a few months, and that process builds powerful money habits along the way. You're not just saving money, you're proving to yourself that you can create financial progress on demand, which is a core skill in how to make money consistently. And once you hit that $1,000 mark, something subtle but powerful happens. You stop operating from fear and start operating from strategy. You begin to see opportunities instead of just problems, and that changes the way you approach everything else. Because now that you have a little breathing room, the next step isn't about effort, it's about structure, and that's where most people either level up or fall back into chaos. You pick one specific day every week to handle your money, no exceptions, no excuses. This is where your finance tips turn into actual habits, because consistency is what builds results in personal finance. You review your numbers, pay your bills, and plan the next 7 days with intention instead of guessing. It might feel boring at first, but that's exactly the point, because boring systems create powerful money habits that last. Think about Breaking Bad, not the illegal stuff, but the precision and routine Walter follows in his process. Everything works because it's structured, predictable, and repeatable. Your financial education works the same way. When you treat money randomly, you get random results, but when you create a weekly rhythm, your financial psychology starts aligning with discipline. And discipline, not motivation, is what builds a strong money mindset over time. Here's a simple way to lock this in. Choose a day like Sunday or Monday, set a 30-minute timer, and follow the same steps every week. Check your income, review your expenses, pay anything due, and decide where your money goes next. That's it. No overcomplicating. Over time, this routine reduces stress, improves decision-making, and gives you clarity that most people never reach because they keep winging it with their money. And here's the shift that catches people off guard. Once your money has a routine, it starts feeling easier to manage, almost automatic. You stop overthinking every decision because you've already built a system that guides you. And that's when a bigger realization hits, because now the question isn't just how to manage money, it's how to increase it in a way that actually changes your life. You stop obsessing over investing too early and shift your focus to increasing your income first. In your 20s, your biggest asset isn't your portfolio, it's your ability to earn more through skills and opportunities. This is one of those finance tips most people ignore, but it changes everything in personal finance. When you increase your income, you create leverage, and leverage is what gives your money habits real power. Think about the social network, where everything starts with a skill, not an investment account. Mark didn't begin by picking stocks, he built something valuable first. That's how financial psychology works in real life too. When you focus on growing your income, whether through freelancing, learning high-income skills like sales or coding, or negotiating your salary, you expand your options. And options are what separate people who survive from people who thrive financially. Here's something practical you can apply right now. Pick one skill that has clear market value and commit to improving it for 30 days. It could be copywriting, digital marketing, video editing, or even learning how to sell effectively. Platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, or even local opportunities can turn that into real income fast. If you increase your income by just $300 to $500 a month, that's a game changer, because now you have extra cash to save, invest, and build stronger financial education. And here's the part most people miss. When your income grows, your confidence grows with it, and your entire money mindset starts shifting. You stop thinking in terms of limitation and start thinking in terms of expansion. And that naturally leads to a deeper question, because if earning more is possible, then maybe the real issue was never being behind at all, it was how you were measuring yourself in the first place. You stop telling yourself you're behind financially and start questioning who you're even comparing yourself to. Most of what you see online isn't real life, it's edited, filtered, and designed to impress, not to tell the truth. This is where financial psychology plays a huge role, because comparison quietly destroys your money mindset without you noticing. When you focus on your own numbers, your own pace, and your own personal finance journey, things start to feel lighter and more controllable. Think about the social dilemma, where it shows how platforms are engineered to keep you comparing and scrolling. You're not seeing people's debt, stress, or bad money habits, just the highlights. So when you feel like you're behind, you're actually comparing your real life to someone else's curated version. And here's the truth most people won't say. A lot of people who look rich are broke, stressed, and trying to keep up appearances, which is the worst way to approach how to make money long term. Here's a practical shift you can make today. Stop tracking other people's lifestyles and start tracking your own progress weekly. Look at your savings rate, your reduced expenses, your increased income, even small wins like avoiding an unnecessary purchase. These are real indicators of growth in financial education, not someone else's car or vacation. Over time, this builds a grounded money mindset, where your confidence comes from facts, not comparisons. And once you break free from that comparison trap, something powerful happens. You start realizing you were never actually behind, you were just distracted. And that clarity opens the door to a deeper principle, something older, proven, and quietly responsible for long-term wealth. Because the next step isn't just about strategy, it's about how you handle what you already have. You start treating money with responsibility before expecting it to grow, and that shift changes everything in your personal finance journey. There's a principle in Luke 16 verse 10 that hits different when you really apply it. If you're faithful with little, you'll be trusted with more. This isn't just spiritual, it's deeply practical financial psychology. Your money habits today are literally training you for the level of income you say you want. Think about the pursuit of happiness again, when every dollar mattered and every decision had weight. It wasn't about how much you had, it was about how you managed what was in your hands. That's where real financial education shows up in real life. If someone wastes $100, they'll likely waste $1,000, just with bigger consequences. But when you learn control early, even small amounts become a foundation for something bigger. Here's something you can apply immediately. Track how you handle small amounts of money this week with intention. If you get extra cash, don't blow it. Assign it a purpose, whether it's saving, investing later, or covering a need. This builds discipline, and discipline compounds just like money does. Over time, these small, consistent decisions shape a strong money mindset and position you for real opportunities to make money and grow. And here's the part most people overlook. When you prove to yourself that you can manage what you have now, you start attracting more responsibility, more income, and better decisions. It's almost like your life upgrades quietly in the background. And once you connect all these steps together, you realize something powerful is forming, something that can completely change how you see money from this point forward. You've just seen what most people never take the time to understand about personal finance, and now it's on you. Are you actually going to sit down this week and face your numbers, or are you going to keep guessing and hoping things magically improve? Because your money habits, your financial psychology, and your daily decisions are already shaping your future, whether you like it or not. So the real question is, are you in control, or are you just reacting? Now listen, if you're serious about changing your life, don't stop here. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because this is where you keep learning real finance tips, how to make money, and how to build a powerful money mindset that actually works in the real world. And let me ask you something. What's one habit you know you need to fix starting today? Drop it in the comments, because awareness is step one, but action is what changes everything. And if you want a clear, step-by-step path to go deeper, there's something waiting for you. The Material Holistic Health, Nourish Your Mind, Balance Your Finances, Transform Your Life shows you exactly how to organize your money, eliminate debt strategically, build consistent income streams, and stay mentally sharp even under financial pressure. It breaks down how to structure your personal finance, improve your financial education, and create systems that make your money habits automatic instead of stressful. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. Because the longer you wait, the more opportunities you lose without even realizing it. This is your chance to stop feeling behind and start building real momentum with a proven system. Check out the material in the pinned comment and take control of your financial future while you still can.